That's what I'm talking about. If y'all can see it, if it'll focus. That's why I leave my cameras up. You can really get an idea when these deer start shedding. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Checking some cameras. Then hopefully we can find this shed off this deer. I have a few more pictures to scroll through. The main deer that I want to find the sheds off of, the reason why I had this camera up here, is a mainframe 9, and all through this summer I was getting pictures of them right here, right off this camera behind me. And I didn't even hunt back here due to the fact that I didn't even want to see the deer because I would have probably tried shooting him. I was trying to get him with my bow, but I knew if he can make it another year, he's going to be an absolute stud next year. I'll put a picture in right now. But yeah, I leave that camera up just so I can get a reference on when these deer start dropping sheds, and hopefully we can find his. The first deer that's dropped its sheds, that's the first one that I've seen, or at least got on camera. But I guess today is just like a scouting mission slash shed hunt. Hopefully find an antler, but it's more of a scouting mission just to see what all's back here. It's a lot easier to find these sheds when you're looking just when it rains because the leaves start getting a lot darker. They're a lot more brown, and the antlers are a little bit easier to see just where they stand out where they're white. So it's always a good time to look. There's actually a deer right up there and just took off running. But I'm gonna put the camera up for a little bit and get to search and see if we can find a shed. So I'm currently still following that same deer trail all the way across this ridge right here. I've came through this thicket and found this heavy path all the way up. Rubs and everything all the way up it. But I just came upon my first bed right here. So it looks like we're getting at least into somewhat of the bedding. I know there's a thicket that's down in this bottom and a field edge that leads out into a bigger field that goes down into a creek. So I think this is a good area to start looking. I don't know. I just get excited. Anytime I see like a stick or something that looks like an antler, I start freaking out. But there's a bunch of old rubs and some rubs from this past year, actually. Definitely a good spot to look. I'm really hoping to find one today, but if not, it's always good to be out here. But it is exciting when you finally find one, especially from a deer that you get on camera and had on camera all year. So we'll give a look around right here, and hopefully we can get on a good shed. So I just made it to this clearing. There's a bunch of thickets, just little, looks like somewhere a rabbit would live. Probably be good rabbit hunting. But there's just a bunch of big thickets that go through here and trails that weave all in between it. That's where we just came from. So I think the objective now, I'm just gonna slowly walk down through this field and like cut into this, like this thick stuff, drop down every now and then. Once I see a heavy trail going down through there, and I don't know, I guess it's probably the best tactic I can think of, at least right now. I know that buck that's over there has shed. It's still a little bit early in the year, but I mean, like I said at the very beginning, it's still good to get out and scout and stuff. So that's the tactic. It's the tactic right now. It's just to slowly walk down through this field, just scan the ground, and then every now and then we're gonna drop down into these thickets and look on a heavy trail at least. So I've already looked through most of this field that's back behind me. I weaved into a little bit of that brush that was up there. We have this little field. We started back over there, but we have this little field that's right here still to look. There's this whole saddle right down in here, big thicket. And I guess we're gonna start heading back towards the trail camera. You know, it's a lot harder to find a shed, especially when you're not too sure with the deer. That's a pretty heavy trail. Especially when you haven't really patterned the deer after the season. Most of all on a new property, that's even harder. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of grid searching stuff because I'm not really sure where to walk. I don't know what the deer do during the season or after the season. So, I mean, this is gonna be a learning mission, scouting mission, deer shed mission. Just getting out here and looking at this property just helps you get a little bit better awareness of the property. Well, we're not even at the top of the hill yet, and like I said, the heavy trails and stuff. Look at this trail right here. Oh my gosh, that's a freaking goat path. So, I'm actually gonna follow this instead of going to the top up there. That's crazy. That's like a goat path. Actually, I'll see where it comes out. I think I can see it going through the grass right here, but I might just follow that trail, because that would make it a heck of a lot easier than bushwhacking. And we're on a heavy path. You get to see where that leads. So I just finished walking up that heavy trail all the way up and around and drop back down onto this. Now we're gonna search this. It's just like a giant, just white oak flat. There's a ton of acorns this year, and my camera is right up there, so we've made like a big loop back around. There's two big saddles that go across this, so it's definitely a good spot to look. Definitely some good trails out through this way as well. So it would be better with two people if I had two people doing this. Just cover more ground, but right now it's more of a just take a look and then actually come back in later on with a few more people and do a little bit better of a search through all this. But I don't know, I just got too excited. I want to come out here and just see if I could find one on my own, but it's kind of like finding a needle in a haystack when you don't really know where to look other than following heavy trails. And we've done that a good bit. We've bumped probably, well, five deer. I didn't see if they had antlers or anything. But yeah, we checked the trail camera, and they're definitely still using that trail up there, which is good. So it's just a learning curve, I guess. Just trying to figure them out. I guess that's what makes it so much fun, just like a challenge. Just trying to figure out where these deer are, setting up on them, finding their sheds, putting the shed to the deer, and just making like a whole story out of it, which is cool. Which is something I really hope I can do for next year with this big buck that I'm going after that's back here. That'd be awesome. That'd be really, really cool. This camera's so freaking heavy to hold. I got a new camera as well. That's a huge rub. We're gonna go check this out. That's a giant rub, but yeah, we got a new camera, and I got some more knickknacks and stuff for my GoPro. So we should be putting some pretty good content out. More or better clarity. Got some more tools just to help out with the filming aspect of everything. All this is freaking tore up. That is crazy. I mean, there's rubs all through this. So I think I'm gonna grid search this and just walk it off. But check this out. Y'all see that? That is a good rub. It's a really good rub. The one time that I did hunt back here, I hunted right down there. That's crazy. That's a big rub. Holy crap. That is a good, that's definitely from this year. Holy crap. And just right up here, that's where I have my camera. That's where I just checked the camera, is right up there. So I guarantee that's that big buck that we've been getting on camera. I'd put money on it. That is sick. That is exciting. Well, unfortunately, I think that's gonna wrap up the shed hunting for today. We gave it a good effort as far as looking on a property that we've never really searched for sheds or hunted, for that matter. We're definitely going to give it another shot. I'm probably going to bring more people out with me next time, just to have a better chance of trying to figure out where the deer are right now, where the sheds are. But there's definitely a ton of sign, which was really exciting to see, and gets me pumped up to try to either find a shed or even for hunting next year. Super exciting. So I think we're gonna wrap up this video with a little shooting action. We're gonna go up here and pull the bow out and just fling a couple arrows. Yeah, wrap up this video with that, I guess. So I guess we'll end this video shooting. I'm shooting at 30 yards right now, just down at that white target, and shooting a Mathews Reason. I really want to upgrade, but it's what I got right now, and it does good. The draw length is a little bit long, and if I want to change that, I actually have to buy new cams, which kind of sucks. So I'm kind of shooting what I got right now, and just trying to get some practice in. So we'll fling some arrows and see what we can hit. Alright, ready? Bullseye right here. Close. We're gonna shoot. I'm gonna go for top right. Oh, it's really raining now. Haha! This ground is so soggy. It's been raining. It's been raining freaking non-stop here. Those aren't bad. I mean, literally, we went to Kansas. When did we go to Kansas? For Halloween. We were down there for about a week and a half, right at a week and a half. That's really the last time I've shot like a lot. But yeah, this isn't too, I mean, it's not my best, but 30 yards away. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull these arrows out. It's starting to rain, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. It's gonna be a lot of hunting content coming to the channel here soon. We got a tree arm for my camera, a new camera, GoPro stuff, which is really exciting. So yeah, stay tuned. Turkey season is right around the corner. We're gonna do a lot of shed hunting videos, and I'm sure we're gonna do some like catch and cook videos, because you guys seem to enjoy that, and I post a lot of that stuff to my Instagram. But I'm gonna try to start posting some YouTube videos of the catch and cooks, or at least just cooking. And if you enjoy seeing bow stuff, hunting stuff, leave a comment, leave a like, and we'll see you guys in the next one.